Back with markets at noon, and as promised, let's get into the conversation with the management of KKCL. That's Kewal Kiran Clothing. We've got Mr. Pankaj Jain, the president, who's joined us on the show. And remember, this is a company who has reported a very good set of quarter four numbers. So, sir, let's start by talking about that. And Mr. Jain, talk to us about how the quarter has shaped up for you. The revenue has grown more than 12%. Help us understand what were some of the key growth drivers behind this growth, and if you could also share with us your top line and margin outlook for FY27.
The next phase of growth for KKCL will be driven by a combination of retail expansion, diversification, premiumization, and selective inorganic opportunities. Uh, KKCL has transformed from a single brand denim focused company into a multi brand lifestyle platform. Brands like Killer Cross in womenwear and Junior Killer in kidswear and repositioning of Lawman and Integrity are opening up new growth avenues for us. Retail expansion for the current year for the was the key lever. We added it close to around 57 net EBOs in FY26. We see strong opportunities across Tier 2 and Tier 3 markets as well as selected urban centers. Along this, we are seeing better attraction across large format stores and digital channels. The robust performance in FY26 was particularly because of the contribution from cross projects, giving us a confidence to raise our growth ambition backed by an inorganic acquisition strategy. We continue to achieve the Vision 2028 vision, which we aim to further accelerate from by revising our growth target from 15% CGR to a 20% CGR for the next 3 years, and is expectedly supported and it is meaningfully supported by a well-defined acquisition framework. While acquisition may not materialize uniformly every year, our 3 year strategy roadmap is designed to deliver this accelerated growth trajectory backed by our core principles of stability, sustainability, and scalability, may remain confident in our ability to achieve this ambition.
Right. Mr. Jain, you also mentioned about how Cross is foraying into women's wear and also Kilo Junior for kids wear. Can you help us understand which of these newer categories you believe can emerge as the next major growth driver for the company?
After the acquisition of Cross, after the acquisition of Cross over the past 1.5 year period, we have already built and it is already in the autumn mode post. Okay, current year it absolutely grew by more than 35% growth. Okay, and we feel that there is room for growth in that category. It was the baseline is just that, and we feel that okay, this is also picking up momentum and it shall again future grow at more than 20% in the next year itself.
Okay. And about the non-metro markets, like your tier 2 and tier 3 markets, they continue to remain a major focus area for the company. Are you seeing any meaningful shift in fashion consumption patterns or premiumization trends in these markets?
Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities remain our key focus for okay, because it gives us vacuum to enter in such markets. Not many players have entered such markets. Okay, yes, definitely. After the after the exposure of digital first brands, also such markets are also experiencing premiumization.
Okay. And currently, how much of the exports comes from the Middle East market? And given the current situation, how have your exports been affected? Has that affected your overall business?
Business model is largely India focused. Export business is very limited to us and hence very negligible impact on export sales.
Understood. And can you talk to us about what your store addition target is for FY27?
The store additions should be around 60 to 80 odd stores.
Okay, 60 to 80 odd stores. And also on another note, Mr. Jain, government is considering to remove the import duty on cotton imports. Now, if this is finalized, how is this going to help the entire textile industry, you particularly? What part of your production costs will be helped if this move actually comes into play?
if you'll see that, okay, there has been an increase in raw material prices in cotton and crude during this period. Increasing this will, okay, definitely ease out some impact, which has been there in the market. Okay, however, okay, uh, 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 however, such a increase is impact the short-term aspect. Okay, the long-term aspect still remains clear that for KKCL. The KKCL has not taken any price hike for the current quarter as well as the current year. Therefore, there it still gives us rooms to act if it is required in future.
Okay, Mr. Jain, on that note, we'll let you go. Thank you so much for your time. So, viewers, that was the management of KKCL or Kewal Kiran Clothing Limited talking to us about their quarter four updates, planning to add 60 to 80 stores in the new financial year. But on that note, I'm afraid we're completely timed out on this edition of Markets at Noon. Thanks so much for tuning in, but keep watching ET now because you have all about your company. That's up.